My name is Russell Stockman, and I have an addiction. I'm addicted to speed. Not the illegal kind, well, not the controlled substance kind at least, but the real kind of speed, velocity. I like to go fast, and I'm all about anything that does go fast, two wheels or four. And to prove my point, I brought a few items along to help illustrate those. They're actually inside my helmet here, and the reason I have a helmet as my casing for them is because I just bought a motorcycle recently, and I acquired the helmet as part of the equipment I need for that. The bike is a Triumph Daytona 675, and it's by far the fastest vehicle I've ever owned, and the only one that actually scares me. But so to show you some of the stuff that I brought, my first item is, if I can get it out, a wrench. I've been working on cars since I was, or since as long as I can remember actually. My first, I think, memory of working on a car is sometime around the age of 7 years old. My dad used to own a used car lot, and I remember we were working on some sort of car. It was a Lincoln, I think, and whatever we were doing, we decided we had to move it, and so Dad just got in the car to drive it backwards a few feet for whatever reason, and I, being 7 years old, decided to help and push on the front bumper. Well, in moving the car, the hood fell on my fingers and smashed them. That was the first time I bled working on a car, and it definitely wasn't the last. 15 years later, I'm actually the president of the Texas A&M Sports Car Club, and I'm still turning wrenches. My next item is actually this pint glass. I brought it so I can talk about my soon-to-be profession. I'm about to graduate with a master's in accounting from Texas A&M University, and the reason the pint glass I brought is because happy hours are a regular after-work occurrence in accounting because accounting is so boring. I'm not terribly excited to be starting in it, but I think it's going to be a good job. But the happy hours are at least a lot of fun, and that's how we keep things interesting around the office. My next item is actually my guitar pick necklace. It's as much a part of me as any of my hands or feet, and I wear it almost all the time. The reason I brought it is I'm an avid musician. I started playing music in, I think, the 4th grade with the recorder like everyone else in the state of Texas, but then I moved on to the saxophone and the guitar, and from there piano, drum set, banjo, harmonica, maybe a few others. I think that's everything. I don't play all of them great. I'm at least proficient at all of them, and guitar is by far my favorite, so that's why I have a guitar pick on my necklace. And why is it broken, you ask? I jammed out a little too hard one time and decided to just keep it that way. My next item is a lens from my camera. I originally had the entire camera in the helmet, but it's now being used to film, so I had to make do with just the lens. But the camera, I didn't get all of the artsy stuff from my family. My little sister actually got that, but I do enjoy taking pictures. My first job with the Sports Car Club was the official photographer, so I would go out to all of our events and take pictures of the different cars. And when I finally got the camera that I have now, it's a DSLR, and so I've learned to use the aperture and shutter speed and manual focus, which is unbelievably difficult, but it's a lot of fun, and I'm getting good at making those blurry pictures where the car is the only thing in focus. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy taking pictures, and that's my artsy side. And my last item is my Aggie ring. I'm an Aggie through and through. I love the tradition at Texas A&M University. I work my butt off for the ring, and I think it's actually worth more than my diploma is. But it's another part of me that goes everywhere with me. There's a lot of tradition at A&M, everything from midnight yell practice to elephant walk, which is getting, well, I should have done it last year, but I'll probably do it this year since I'll actually be graduating in next May. But those are the 5 things that I've chosen to kind of describe myself with. There's, I guess, a lot more to me than just the addiction to motorsports, everything from arts to science to some tradition too. So that's me. Thank you.
What did I do? Was it going?
No, it's still.